What's up, y'all? You know what time it is. I'm on my walk. Out handling business today. That's why I got on street clothes or whatever you want to. It ain't workout gear. But I want to talk to y'all today about procrastination and being hesitant. You know, sometimes we could be our own biggest critic. We could be in our own way, you know what I mean? And that's what my book, How to Overcome Your Fear of Being Successful, it's on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. But that's basically what it's about, how sometimes we could be in our own way. You know, sometimes we'll have negative thoughts. We'll talk ourselves out of doing things, great things, or we'll put timelines on it and say, you know what, I'm going to do it in 2 weeks, or I'm going to do it next year. You know, I could have said that about my fitness goals, but I'm starting to see results, so I'm like, shit, I ain't finna stop now. But don't put off tomorrow what you could do today, you know. And I don't know who I'm talking to, but if you clicked on this video, you needed to hear this message. But stop procrastinating. You know, I understand that sometimes in life we can experience trauma, we can experience heartbreak and setback, you know, and that'll be really debilitating and crippling for most, you know. But that's what separates the successful from the unsuccessful. You have to use those experiences as fuel. You know, any type of challenges, any type of adversity, any type of setbacks or trauma even, you know, that needs to be your fuel. I don't know how many of you have read the book by Sister Soldier, Let That Be the Reason. No, I'm sorry. That ain't, she didn't write that, my bad. But it's a book, you can search up the author. But it's a book called Let That Be the Reason. And it's a really good novel written by a Black female author. And whatever you going through, whatever you went through, let that be the reason why you get to the next level. So often we just sit back and let time pass us by. We on social media looking at everybody travel and live their best life and graduate to the next level, whether they achieved a degree or whether they're just elevating in their thought process. But you can't be sitting back being a looky-loo, you know. At some point, you're going to have to take action, because if not, life is going to pass you by and you're going to end up having regrets. And I have a video on my page, on my channel, about how to not live with regrets. You know, sometimes we have to push ourselves. Sometimes we have to motivate ourselves, give ourselves that pep talk, and just get it done. And like I said, nobody's going to hold your hand. Nobody's going to co-sign for you. Nobody's going to inspire you for the most part. You know, you may have a couple of people that may encourage you or motivate you, but initially, you're going to have to motivate yourself. You're going to have to inspire yourself and find the reason that is inspiring enough to get you to get out of that space. You know, I was in a space at one point in time because I had dealt with a lot of trauma. And the thing about dealing with trauma, whether it's childhood trauma or trauma that you experience as an adolescent, you know, whatever age or stage you experience the trauma, and it could be a variety of things. It could be the loss of a loved one, someone that passed away or their life was taken tragically. It could be a variety of things. You can't let that be your excuse, and your crutch to not get you to the next level and to not get you to accomplish the things that needs to be done. You know, we all got a sad story. to be honest with you, you know. And the more we open up and share our stories, good morning, and talk about our experiences, the more that we can help each other, we could thrive, you know what I mean? Learn from one another, take notes from one another. So we can't let our experience justify, oh, well, I'm going to just stay in this space. Now, for me, and I'm not no exception to the rule, but for me, I needed to be in that space just so I could process everything, just so I could analyze everything. You know, I have friends close to me, even my partner at the time, and they would be like, what's wrong with you? Snap out of it. It wasn't their call to identify what the fuck I was processing. You know what I mean? Like, I needed to go through that space and through that process. But some people, their process is really prolonged. And so what I'm sharing with you today is don't prolong the process. Stop putting off things that you know you need to do to get you to the next level. Stop putting off goals that you know you want to accomplish. You know, if you want to go to school, start looking into it now. Sign up. You know, you could sign up for the fall semester. It's coming up. Or you could do winter classes, or you could start for spring. But basically, get the ball in motion. You know what I mean? And once you take one step towards accomplishing your goals, it will get easier over time. No, it's not going to be easy. Again, no one's going to hold your hand. You're not going to have no co-signers. You're not going to have no cheerleaders, you know, for the most part, a lot of times. If you do, consider yourself blessed. But you got to get out here and get this stuff done. Just like me, I always use the example. I was eating cheeseburgers and cupcakes during the pandemic, you know what I mean? But look, I'm out here. You see it. I'm really out here trying to undo some of the cupcakes that I was scarfing down, you know what I mean? Now, could I be in my bed? My bed, I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. My bed comfortable as hell. I do not... Shoot, my bed, man, I could be in my bed right now. I could be out in some dude's face, spending his money. I could be doing a lot of things, but what's worthwhile and what's meaningful and what's gonna matter at the end of the day is that I took time for self-care. I took time for my personal development, you know, my fitness goals, and I'm not letting nobody get in the way of that. So you shouldn't let nobody get in the way of your goals and your dreams and your aspirations either. It's serious business, because if not, you will have regrets. You will be bitter. You'll have grudges. When you see somebody like me walk up on the scene, you're going to be mad. Like, I should have listened. And just to kind of substantiate what I'm saying, I knew somebody a few years ago, and I would tell them, look, you on welfare, you a single mother, go to school. The county's gonna pay for it. You know what I mean? That person still ain't did it. It's been over 10 years. That person still ain't did it. And so I'm saying that to say that when people give you suggestions on your life, yes, process it, yes, analyze it, see if it works for you, but stuff that's going to benefit you, you need to jump on it. And that's something that I noticed that people of color, we have that really bad. We'll get information, or people will share stuff with us, and we'll be like, oh, I'll do it later. You don't got later. Get on it now. That opportunity may not be there forever. So take action. You know what I mean? Put the inner work in. Do the work. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be cute. It's not going to be sexy like my grind. Matter of fact, hit my Cash App. Sexy grind. I don't care how much. It could be $1. Just acknowledge me. You know what I mean? Like, that really makes me happy. When my Cash App gets the cha-ching. But take action. You'll be glad that you did. So I hope this video is motivational. I'm about to get my run in, you know. I've been doing it all week, y'all. I've been sticking to it. I've been staying committed. And that's one thing about your goals. You're going to have to stay committed even when you don't feel like doing it. You know, even when you have 1,000,001 excuses, you have somebody else that has just as many excuses as to why they will do it. So let that be the reason. Let all your excuses and, oh, but this happened, and oh, but this, and oh, but that, let that be the reason why you get up and you make changes and you shift the narrative of being in your comfort zone. Success is not comfortable. I don't care who told you it was. It's not. You're going to go through many phases and stages. You might lose friends. You might stop talking to certain family members. It's going to be very uncomfortable. It's going to be you chartering unfamiliar territory. It may be a period of isolation. You may be completely alone on your journey to success, but you always have to show up for yourself. So with that being said, y'all, it's your girl S to the C Scorpio, S to the C Twerk Goddess, S to the C Summer Body Goddess. You see it. Shout out all my Eastside babies, and y'all be blessed. Mwah.